Yo, what's up guys? Today we got more draft champions, Madden 16 first round. We have one elite on the board and we gotta go with Greg Olsen here, one of the best tight ends in the game. We didn't get another elite until round 5 when we got presented with a very interesting choice. We already drafted a free safety, so it's between Dansby and Kyle Williams. Either get some run defense or get the leader of the defense, and we go with Dansby getting a middle linebacker. I like having middle linebackers, so we do that. And once again, we have a chance to get someone on the defensive line, but for the second time in a row, we pass on that. This time we get someone for the offensive line, Jason Peters. Once again, we already have a free safety, so we pass on McCourty. Jason Peters, one of the best left tackles in the game. I felt good with that choice here. This is a very interesting choice. We have Haloti Ngata, but I actually go with Jason McCourty. I think it's really important that you have at least one good cornerback with the way, aggressive catching is. You got to have a good cornerback that'll punch the ball loose, make a play on the ball. So we took McCourty. Round 8, for the second time in a row, we're actually going to pass up on an elite, and we're going to take a safety here. I figured, you know what? I mean, we have 2 free safeties. I'll just move one to the strong safety and use them. So we move on to round 9, and we have a chance to get a quarterback. We do not have a quarterback yet, but I'm going to go with another offensive lineman. We still don't have a running back either, so we need someone to run that ball behind. But in the meantime, it's a good thing we passed him on those defensive linemen because we just kept on getting them. And, I mean, we passed him on Kyle Williams, we passed him on Jason Pierre-Paul, but we can still get Gerald McCoy, one of the best defensive tackles in the game. As much as I like Mario Williams, definitely got to go with McCoy. And we already have a middle linebacker, so not going to take Mayo. In round 11, we had a chance to get a quarterback. We're going to pass up on Chung. We already have 2 safeties. Brian Tannehill is a pretty mobile quarterback, but we need some outside linebackers. We need at least one more. So we're going to take Thomas Davis and probably move either him or Julius Peppers around, make that defense work as we go to round 12. More elites on the board, and Jamal Charles pops up. We already have our outside linebackers, so these guys are really good, but we need to get a running back, someone to run behind his offensive line. We're creating with Pouncey and Peters, and Jamal Charles with his 92 speed joins the team. And in round 13, this choice is pretty easy. Already having a middle linebacker, already having 2 safeties. Why not go another defensive tackle? We're going against Wiseman today, and Wise is not running the ball. He is not going to run the ball with McCoy and Darius in the middle. So we're going to take 88 overall Marcel Darius. In round 14, we have a chance to get some more offensive linemen for Jamal, or we could get a quarterback. And I'm like, you know what? We got kind of lucky that Cam Newton fell in our lap. We're not going to take Kelsey. We're going to take Cam Newton, a dual threat. And then we go to the legend round where we see Dawson, Tomlinson, and Davis. We already have a center, so we're going to pass on Dawson. It's between Terrell Davis and LT, and just like last time when we played TD, here we are again drafting a running back, a legendary running back, LT, after we already got a running back. So we'll see. I mean, Jamal Charles can be a pretty decent receiver. I put him at the receiver spot, and he's rated an 82 overall. So we'll see how that works out. So we're going against Wiza here. And as you guys saw, Wiza has 2 beast receivers we got to watch out for. And on the first play, Peyton Manning play action. He's going for one of them. That's Joe Horn. But it's picked off by Aaron Ross. And Ross breaking off Horn's first attempt, but eventually brought down by Joe Horn. So he took Joe Horn in the legend round, obviously. And then he has Calvin Johnson with Peyton Manning to throw the ball to those guys. So Wise has got a scary offense. Thankfully, I mean, we got defensive tackles, but we got an okay secondary. We'll see how that works. It's 3rd down and 9. We almost went 3. Now, thankfully, Greg Olsen in the middle of the field. We don't really have too many guys to throw the ball to. We have Jamal Charles playing receiver, and besides that, Greg Olsen is definitely our best receiving threat. So we have to try to utilize him as much as we can, and we also have to utilize Cam. 2nd down and 4. Newton to the outside, getting out of bounds, not before a gain of 12 yards. Obviously, Cam, a fast guy, a tough guy, so he could take a few hits. And LaDainian Tomlinson, obviously, he's very elusive. So I mean, I have no problem running the ball at LT and giving him as many touches as possible, as Cam Newton again busting it off, getting a 16-yard gain as Kyrie Robinson comes in actually and runs the ball. So right now, Wise is having a tough time stopping us on the ground, whether it's Cam or LT. And LT on 2nd down and 4 had a chance to get a touchdown, but he couldn't stay in bounds. And then 3rd down, I tried to run the ball, but Wise absolutely stuffed our running attempt, and we had to settle for a field goal, which sucked because that was a pretty good drive we put together there. A lot of nice running plays, that big third down to Greg Olsen, but we ended up settling for a field goal. I felt like we should have came through with a touchdown there, especially with the way Wise's offense is. We can't give him too many chances, and Joe Horn, this is why we can't, even though we have McCourty there. Joe Horn with the OBJ one-handed catch animation. Are you kidding me? There's no way to stop that, and just like that, the Sheriff Peyton Manning is in the red zone, and he's throwing dots right now just over our user. Next play, Peyton Manning to the outside. McCourty tried all he could to make a play on the ball there, but Peyton Manning just dotted us up, and Wise takes the lead on that play right before the 2-minute warning. So I mean, we had a kind of a weird draft. You know, this is the second ever draft we had. So it was a little bit funky. So we're just got to make use of what our team is all about, and right now it's all about LT. LT is so much fun to play with, guys. He is such a he just has home run potential every single time he touches the ball. It's 3rd down and 5. We're going for a home run here, but Allen Hurns, he had the catch with the ball, got knocked loose, and we're forced to punt the ball back to Wiza and his deadly offense. So Wise's channel link's going to be in the description. Definitely check out Wiza, by the way. He tries to lob it up, but it's going to go out of bounds. Wise has been the MUT community longer than pretty much anybody on YouTube. He was one of the first guys to be on the MUT scene, and now MUT is so popular. So definitely check out Wise. He's got over 100,000 subscribers, so you probably know who he is, and you know who Peyton Manning is. He's a pretty deadly guy. Even with double coverage, he still almost got the ball to Megatron. That time he tried to force the ball to Joe Horn, but Thomas Davis was able to swat that away. 3rd down and 10. Wise is able to convert in the middle of the field. Ball moves to the 23-yard line. 40 seconds left before half. Trying to make sure Wise doesn't get a touchdown, but McCourty gets burnt by Joe Horn, and Horn is just eating up right now, and we're down 11 points right before half. There's still 31 seconds left. We still have all 3 more timeouts. Still a chance to maybe get a field goal on this drive, but this play is not going to help. I don't know why I ran the ball. I just wanted to give the ball to LT, I guess, and now I was just in love with LT because this is my 2nd ever game with him, but ooh, we couldn't get that pass downfield with 12 seconds left. Just trying to get anything we can before halftime, trying to get these points. And at this point, we might as well just take a deep shot. I tried to roll out with Cam, but his defensive line is able to contain it. I just throw it on the run and actually get it to Greg Olsen here with 1 second left. So 60 yards away, I'm just going to bomb it to Jamal Charles, who's my fastest player. And Jamal Charles is not even on the field. So he's got to bomb it up to Quentin Patton. And look at Patton, had a step, but Cam Newton overthrows it. I don't know if it would have been a touchdown catch if we had it, but didn't even give him a chance. So definitely disappointed about that. We got to work on our offense in this 3rd quarter because we need to get a touchdown. Man, is our LT hitting a mean juke move. LT, these running mechanics in this game just feel so nice, especially when you have an elite running back like LT. They just feels, it feels like you have so much control, I should say. It's 2nd down and 12. We throw a nice little curl route there to, I believe, Allen Hurns. You see Cam not with great numbers. 3rd down and 3. Got to give it to the playmaker of our team, LT, and let him do work. LT getting the 1st down on that 3rd down. Next play, Cam Newton, all the time in the world. He's only rushing 3, and none of them are coming close. And eventually, we find Patton there who gets a nice gain. So I mean, we settle for a field goal. It's not the worst thing in the world, but we got to get that touchdown eventually on the board. As 2nd down and 5 comes up, he comes out and man, and we actually hit LT out the backfield, and Tomlinson is just carrying the team right now. He is single-handedly carrying the team, but like I said, Greg Olsen is also a threat. So we got to get Greg Olsen involved somehow, some way. And we're also taking a lot of time on this drive. Almost the entire 3rd quarter is gone as we get the 1st down with Cam Newton. That's not good because that will allow Wiza to clock us once we get into the 4th quarter, no matter what we do on this drive. 1st down and 10. I take a shot into the end zone. I knew I had to at some point, and we go one-on-one. Greg Olsen gets a 2-point conversion. LT's easily going to get that, and that makes it a 3-point game, a field goal game at the start of the 4th quarter. I said it. We had to take Greg Olsen. We had to score quick. We did both at once. Now we got to play some defense. We got guys like Dansby. We got guys like McCourty. Someone's got to make a play. McCoy. We need someone. 2nd down and 10. He tries to go play action, but Thomas Davis tracks down the quarterback. Peyton Manning down. 3rd down and 20. Wiza trying to chew up a little bit of clock there, but the wide receiver screen is no good, and now all of a sudden we have a chance to take the lead. Whoa, look at Jamal Charles bouncing into the outside. Charles is fast, but not fast enough to get away from 57, but what a return for Jamal, because just like that, we are almost in field goal range as the 2-minute warning is going to hit here, and we have complete control of this game right now, sending it to overtime, just straight up winning with LT hitting a spin move there. That's definitely going to put us in field goal range, and now I'm going to start killing clock. I want this to be the last drive of the game. I don't want Weiser to get the ball back. I don't want to see Calvin. I don't want to see Joe Horn. So second down and 12, we're looking for Greg Olsen, and look at that pass by Cam Newton to Olsen, and we get tackled at the 1-yard line. Weiser's going to call his second timeout here. We actually have a chance to potentially just, clock him out here, but I gotta make sure I get my touchdown, so we run up the middle with LT, and we get the go-ahead touchdown with 1:02 left after being down double digits at the start of the fourth. But Weiser has the ball right now with a chance to erase all of our comeback dreams by getting a touchdown to close this game out. First down and 10, one-on-one, McCourty, Horn, and Joe Horn gets it. Joe Horn all the way to the 17-yard line. 32 seconds left in the game. Weiser needs to get a touchdown to take the lead, and he's not getting it. Instead, Carlos Dansby picks him off, and that is pretty much going to do it for Weiser, and that'll allow us to come through with the win, with Weiser only having one timeout and now no timeout, so we're going to give it to LT one more time, and that's going to do it. We just eke out a win against Weiser. He had the ball in the red zone. We were screwed, but Carlos Dansby, what a play. What a draft pick to get Dansby in the middle there, and it paid off. So definitely a great game to Weiser. Once again, check out Weiser's channel. That'll be in the description. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. It was one hell of a game. Subscribe for more Madden 16 Draft Champions, all that good stuff, and I will catch you guys next time.